Hello there. Today I'm very excited to take a look at the LEGO Smart Play system. Now, this has not been released to the general public yet, so I could get in a lot of trouble for leaking this early, but I know a person that knows a person that knows a person that knows a person that's related to someone who worked for LEGO, and then I went on eBay and I found this. It's just crazy what you can find on there. Anyway, if you hadn't heard, the LEGO Smart Play system is a new in-house system that doesn't require a smart device. So you don't need apps, you don't need anything like that that's going to update and be obsolete in 3 years when the app's been delisted and removed from the store. You don't have to worry about any of that. It's all on one brick. Without further ado, let's take a look. Wow. Now, at first, I'll admit it doesn't look like much. It looks like some plastic with batteries and lights and sound, but let's take a closer look. One of the cool things is that the batteries are user replaceable. They're just standard AA batteries. You can swap them out when they're dead. You don't have to worry about proprietary chargers or anything like that. Also, rechargeable batteries die when they're not used over a long period of time, which means you could take the batteries out, throw this in a drawer, come back to it later, and it's still perfectly functional. If you threw something with a rechargeable battery into a toy box for 3 years and forgot about it, that battery would be completely useless. So that's cool that you can replace it. Let's take a look at some of the sounds, or rather, take a listen. So that's just a small beeping sound. You can hold it down for more beeping. Let's try the second one here. Slightly different beeping. You can hold it down again. And then the third and final sound. You can also hold it down and it'll maintain different kind of pitches. So that's pretty cool. Sounds a little bit like a mix between a jet engine and a vacuum cleaner. But anyway, I think that's pretty nifty. Super simple. Yes, it sounds a little bit like an 8-bit or something video game, but it's kind of retro in that sense, which is nifty. And another cool thing about this series is that they're partnering with IPs, the first of which is going to be Star Wars. So we have an exclusive Star Wars figure here. I think this is a Dawn Solo or something. I don't know. I never watched the second Fast and Furious movie, but I assume that he's probably Han Solo's cousin or something. I don't know. I don't follow the story, but it's something about like family and space and something. Anyway, so you can see it's fully compatible with minifigures. It's got studs across the top. You can also remove these. There's plenty of spot to build it into your regular builds and the traditional LEGO system of play. So what do I think about it? Well, I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely totally unique and not something that the LEGO company has ever tried before. Let me know your thoughts about this new Smart Play system in the comments, and scene. Okay, so obviously this is not a LEGO Smart Play thing. It is a LEGO Insectoids thingamajig. And the point is that I don't think what LEGO is doing here is all that innovative. The fact that they're charging $100 for a handful of bricks and what is essentially a lights and sound brick, I think is a bit absurd. But they added an accelerometer and a gyroscope and proximity sensors. Ooh, okay, cool. Again, that's something that they did in Mindstorms decades ago. This is not new stuff. So why are they charging ridiculous prices for what is essentially something that you can find in a toy at the dollar store? Granted, dollar stores aren't really a thing these days. They're more $5 stores because of inflation and corporate greed. But anyway, the point is, I don't think what's going on here is all that innovative. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments about this new thing that LEGO has just announced. And I will see you next time on Board Games, Bricks, and Hobbies. Take care.